Hey guys, welcome back. Since it's going to be Mid-Autumn Festival for Chinese Song, I'm going to make a very traditional dessert for this festival. Ta-da! Mooncakes. Well, Mid-Autumn Festival is the 15th day of 8th month of lunar calendar with a full moon at night. It's about mid-September to early October of Gregorian calendar. Quick question about this festival. How long do you think Chinese have been celebrating this festival? A. 700 years. B. 1,000 years. C. 1,300 years. D. 1,500 years. Ta-da! The answer is C. 1,300 years. It's a very old and important festival for us. It's a day to celebrate harvest and thanks for harvest. It's very similar to Thanksgiving Day here. Families and friends come together to celebrate, enjoy a nice dinner, enjoy the mooncakes, pray to the brightest and the roundest moon for a good future or something. The cool thing is this year, Mid-Autumn Festival is the same day as our National Day, which is October 1st. All Chinese will have an 8 days off for these two holidays. Oh, I'm so jealous. Well, I can't go back anyway. Come back to our food. You might already see a lot of mooncakes before. However, this one's a little bit different. It's egg mooncake. It's original from my hometown region. It's a little bit close to cookie recipe. So I personally call it cookie mooncakes. It's a very nice and soft dessert. Come on, check it out. Here are the ingredients for the dough. This dry milk is optional. You can change it into same amount of flour if you don't have it. The dough is super easy to make. First, put all the dry ingredients together, except sugar and brown sugar. Mix well. Let's go melt the butter. Then add in all the liquid ingredients and the sugar into a big bowl. Mix them well. It's okay to have some small brown sugar chunk. Sift the flour mixture into the bowl. Dry milk can be a little bit rough. You can press it a little bit so it can go through the sifter. Then, form everything into a dough. It looks pretty dry at the beginning. However, you will get a nice and even dough once you knead it a little bit. Here we go. Cover it and let it sit for 20 minutes. "20 minutes later, separate the dough into 12 portions. Every one's about 25 grams. Shape them into small balls. Today, I will use two kinds of filling, red bean paste and lotus seed paste. It's a lot of work to make them, so I suggest you just go buy them from Asian store. Every filling is about 20 grams. Please leave a comment down below if you want to know how to make them. Preheat the oven to 350 F. Let's make mooncakes. This is a mold for mooncakes. Put the pattern attachment in. rotate to fix it. Then we can use it to press cute mooncakes. Let's make mooncakes. Use your palm. Simply press the ball into a wrapper with thicker center and thin edges like this. Using glove will make your work cleaner and easier. Then put a filling ball in the center. Cover it with a wrapper. Push the dough up and close it with a space between your thumb and index finger. Do it slowly, otherwise you may break the dough. Then roll it a little bit to make the surface more smooth and shape it closer to a ball shape. Repeat this process for all the mooncakes. This takes practice. You will be good once you do a couple of them. Red bean paste is softer than lotus seed ones. Freeze them a little bit before using so they can hold their shape. Here comes fun part. Put in one of the balls we just made. Press until you can feel it get a little bit hard to push further. Don't press it too hard, otherwise you may break it. Then lift up the mold. We got our cute mooncake. You will have a good feeling about how hard you should press once you do couple too. Spray some water on the surface before baking to protect the surface. Ready to bake. Bake 10 minutes at 350 F first. Then beat an egg. 10 minutes later, brush a thin layer of egg on the surface. Since my recipe contains baking powder and baking soda, the pattern will get very light at the end. Then put them back to bake for another 10 minutes. Ta-da! Here comes our mooncakes. This character in the center of the mooncake means moon in Chinese. Doesn't it look like a half moon? This is how Chinese characters work. Put them into a container and let them sit at room temperature for a couple days. The oil in the dough will come to the surface, so the mooncake will get softer and more beautiful. Brown sugar gave some unique flavor and a nice color. I didn't put too much sugar in this recipe, so the calories were not as high as regular mooncakes. It can be some nice snack. Hope you like it. With my mooncake, I'm going to pray to the moon. Hope everything will get better soon. Thanks for watching and see you next time.